Welcome to MMA Squad. You're watching Evening with Khabib Nurmagomedov and his fans in Dubai. This was a really great experience of Khabib Nurmagomedov sitting with his fans and doing the live interview and answering the live questions. This interview was organized by the WeCon and Khabib Nurmagomedov is working with this brand. Khabib Nurmagomedov answers some amazing questions in this interview and I collect all of them. In this interview, there was a lot of people watching and Khabib Nurmagomedov gets a huge support from the crowd and the fans in Dubai. Khabib Nurmagomedov was really thankful to the crowd showing such support to him. Khabib also said that it feels like a home now. This interview, Khabib Nurmagomedov has advised younger fighters looking to make their name in MMA. The former champion retired with an undefeated record of 29 wins and no losses in his entire mixed martial arts career and is widely regarded as one of the greatest MMA athletes of all time. And as you know, in March 2022, it was announced Khabib the Eagle will be inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame in July. It was a big achievement of Khabib Nurmagomedov and one of the biggest achievement in his life. And in a raw and honest interview with Khabib Nurmagomedov, Khabib opens up about raising kids and he also advised this. You have to sacrifice everything, what you have and what you want. You have to sacrifice. You have to stay very focused. Even now I am here and I have been doing all media, but my cousin is here and he is supporting me and I know that we will have to wrestle, grapple and also training. We finish this interview and we have to be like a family and we have to always support each other in this difficult time. You cannot miss even the very small things, like some people think, oh, I'm traveling so I'm tired, I will just train tomorrow. But you have to understand, somewhere around the world someone is going to train today to meet with you in a couple of years and he follows the same goal. You have to know one day he is gonna come and take everything you want. That's why you have to stay focused every single moment. That's what Khabib said in this interview while advising kids and the young people who are looking towards him and who are looking to start their UFC careers. Khabib Nurmagomedov walked away from the sport in 2020. 3 successful title defenses in a row meant the fighter retired at the top of his game. Nurmagomedov, during his Hall of Fame speech, revealed that he was close to retiring after suffering multiple injuries. Talking about the dark phase of his career, Khabib said, I remember when I was taking some serious injuries and I was talking with my father, maybe I should retire. What do you think? I am retired. Khabib's fire reminded him of his journey and set him straight. He told Khabib, if you want to give up, you can give up. This is your choice, but how you gonna give up? So many years we're working together, you're only 26 years old, your time is gonna come, but you cannot give up. This is what Khabib's father, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, advised Khabib when he was trying to retire early.
They're forced to respect you. And a lot of people have said that you're probably going to be one of the greatest fighters of all time until maybe someone better comes. But your record, the way you've managed to overthrow your opponents is incredible. And you spoke about Dagestan. Now I know that you are a very proud Dagestani. You're true to your religion as a Muslim. Have these roots, has this faith played a role in the success, and to what extent?
I never told myself at this moment full time. This is people just. When I was fighting, my goal was to become best. Because when I was fighting, not only inside the cage, but inside my heart too. All my life I was fighting. I just want to be best. But causing myself like this, I never did this. I was following with this dream all my life because if you want to become the best, why go to the inside the cage.
Amazing.
What else you asked us?
I said whether your roots from Dagestan and your religion, to what extent have they had an impact? Because of course you learn skills and stuff, but do you think that that makes a big impact as well?
Yeah, it was very big impact. Because the way how I grew up, where I grew up, with who I grew up, this is very important questions. You know, if you want to become successful on MMA, you have to grow with tough people around you. You know, almost like, for example, like same thing, like with, like if you want to become hockey player, you cannot fly to Brazil and learn hockey because Brazil have football. They don't know about hockey nothing, you know. Like same thing. Right now, it's like capital city become like Dagestan, Caucasus, you know. We have so many fighters around the world, and we have best school in the world for freestyle wrestling, grappling, judo, combat sambo, boxing, and of course now last 10-15 years it's become MMA. This is sports in Caucasus, like actually in Dagestan. This is like traditional sport. And we all compete each other, you know, competition, like to make you strong. Like, I remember like how I grew up when I was, like for example, 16 years old. I was competing in Dagestan championship. It was 70 people on my weight classes. And to become champion of Dagestan, I was supposed to fight in 1 day 7 times. And you know, it was like crazy competition. Sometimes
That was long before the World Series. That was,
it was when I was 16, 17, you know, and to become more champion in combat sambo, it was more hard to become Dagestan champion. Because from Dagestan go to Russian competition, only one guy that can beat 70 people. If you become Dagestan champion, yes, when you can become Russian, European world champion.
that's how you know you're in the right place, man. An environment of growth. But, okay, so in Dagestan right now, you see a lot of talent coming up, even, you know, consistently, you see all these champions back-to-back coming up. Are you also, because I know you're involved in coaching now a lot, like, are you devoted to training them? Do you want to add to this for a long time? Because as a fighter, you're retired. Do you still want to continue the growth of talent in this region?
I have a couple of gyms in Dagestan, training there maybe 500 athletes, like amateur, beginners, and professionals. In my gym, in one gym, we have like around 40 professional fighters. They fight around the world, in best leagues around the world, like in Asia, Europe, USA. And yeah, I think it's one of the big reasons why this why in Dagestan we have so many athletes, like good fighters, I think. First of all, we have poor life, first of all, and it's very easy to just buy mats, and to send your kids, just buy wrestling shoes, t-shirt, shorts. This is not like, for example, to buying stuff for tennis, or for hockey, or for something else. It's very, very expensive for people, you know. For example, if you want to buy a uniform for hockey, it becomes like $2,000. If you want to buy a uniform for wrestling or MMA, it becomes $100. This is a big difference, very big difference. And even if you want to create a gym, you need space and just put mats. I remember when I grew up, in our gym, it was only mats, one bag, and only one shower for 70 people. And from this gym become almost 30 world champions.
Wow.
I think this is big reason. Sometimes, you know, when you wake up every day, you know, you have a very good family, you live in a good life. Every morning you wake up, you drink cappuccino, you know. You don't have to fight. Why you have to fight? You already have a good life. No motivation. know, and when you sometimes wake up and you don't have water to shower, so you have to fight. You drink water, maybe not, because there is some problem. There is no water sometimes. Then you have to fight. You have to, you hungry, and you have to be hungry. When you're full, why you have to go rest?
Yeah. I mean, it's good up, absolutely. At the end, it's all about that mindset. And we see this today. We see people who come from easy environments. They're not as driven, as disciplined, as motivated as people who come from tough environments. And that brings us to my next question. It requires a lot of discipline. You say it so easily. I know, you even joke about it nowadays because you've lived this, right? But most people, they don't know what it takes to have discipline for one craft for such a long period of time. To just dedicate yourself every single day. How do you develop that discipline? Whatever it is, whether it's fighting or business, whatever your fight is, how do you develop yourself to get to a stage where you say, I'm going to do it even when I don't like it. I'm going to do it even when, when I'm a champion. I still train, I'll still do my best, I'll still do the best.
I think right now I'm fighting with myself about your question. It's very hard, When you're famous, when you're strong, when you're rich, what else you need? What else you need? There is no goal. But when you have, when you believe something more than this life, this is giving motivation. Not only this life, but this life, okay, you're gonna live this good life, but what else? What after? If you believe you're gonna live after when you die, this is giving motivation. This is what I think, this is what I think. Because there is no goal to drinking cappuccino or driving good life. This is not the goal of our life. Because even if you drive good car or bad car, you have money, no money, everybody dies. And what after? Do you believe this? If you believe, you have to work. If you don't believe, but sometimes some people they believe, but they don't believe sometimes. They think they believe. They just think, okay, this guy died, other guy died. Okay, I'm gonna die when I'm gonna be 84 years. We will see. After 50, I'm gonna change. We all have this mindset, But if you have mindset, you can die at 36, 37, maybe 42, maybe 45. When you just become millionaire, what you gonna do? You die. Other people, they're gonna cut your money, they're gonna cut your house, everything, and you go. Other people live with your money, good life. And this is never stop, You just have to know what you're gonna do after when you die. And if you believe this is giving you big motivation to keep going and create some good things.
How important is money for you?
How good I am with my money?
How important is money?
How important? I think it's very important. I think it's very important. Money is like money. You want money? You want money?
Of course. Have you ever done something
before even fighting in the UFC? Khabib Nurmagomedov believes that the future is bright for the next generation in Dagestan, provided they stick to their goals. Khabib Nurmagomedov, when he was retiring, he said that, "I believe our youth has huge potential, even compared to their peers from all across the world." Khabib further said, "The fact is that hardships and tough life is what motivates people and makes them move forward. When you have everything you need, you don't have to push yourself and work hard. In my case, it was training, so there's a lot of potential in Dagestan in this respect." Khabib Nurmagomedov revealed his usual day as a youngster consisted of mostly studying and training. And Khabib said, "Be grateful for what you have now." He explained, "Don't look at those who have more than you. Look at those who have barely anything. Those are the ones who eventually becomes doctors, engineers, athletes. Our people have everything to do sports. We have perfect environment for it. The sea, the mountains, so don't waste your time. When I was at the age of 15 and 16 years old, there was not too many distracting factors around. Nowadays it's different. Young people waste 5-7 hours a day on their smartphones. That's what really matters. The rational use of your time, that's what I think. Set up priorities, what is really important for them. To spend your life in your smartphone or devote yourself to education, training, relationships with your family. Be smart, appreciate what you have, and that's how you succeed. All in all, this is great advice, not just for the youngster in Dagestan, but people all around the world. Khabib Nurmagomedov explains why he will never break his retirement promise to his mother. But many people are aware of the conversation Khabib Nurmagomedov had with his mother, in which he told her he had to never fight again. But what they might not realize is that retirement promise is reflective of great attitude and perspective. And at this event, Nurmagomedov explained how one of his core values is the respect he has for his mother. Khabib Nurmagomedov said, "Because of I finished my career, because I promised my mother. That's why this one discussion between me and my mother become very famous." Khabib said, "But we had a lot of different things, people don't know about it." And Khabib was also talking about his family and a lot of his relatives, meeting with some business partners, doing some business in Dagestan, and opening some gyms all around the world. Started a lot of different businesses. No, even in Dagestan, Khabib Nurmagomedov is opening gyms all around the world. He is opening the gym in Dubai, and the date is not confirmed yet. And he is also looking to open a gym in every capital of the country. That's what Khabib likes, to train people and to build their future. Khabib Nurmagomedov said that his mother is everything for him. For Khabib, fighting has long been a family affair. His father, the late Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, is considered by many of the greatest MMA minds of all time. Abdulmanap coached his son until his death in 2020. Khabib credits his parent with his success. Habib was also praising Dubai and the people in Dubai. Habib said that it is easy for him to bring up his family here because it is the safest place in the world. Yes, that's what Habib said about Dubai. And Habib is don't worried about any of these situations in Dubai because Habib thinks it is the most safest and the most nicest city in the world right now. Before this interview, when Khabib Nurmagomedov visited Dubai last time, Khabib Nurmagomedov brings up his family, including his sons, including his mother as well. Khabib Nurmagomedov was also talking about Islam Makhachev, and he was also reflecting his views on Makhachev versus Charles Oliveira fight. Khabib said, "I told Oliveira and his team before the fight and all the fans watching, I told them that Islam Makhachev is gonna take Charles Oliveira down and he's going to submit him." And that's what happened. Khabib said, "Most of the thing I said is I said true." And people are not respectfully accepting my opinion. Many fans that were doubting Khabib's opinion were in shock that how Khabib predicted this fight. But at the end, Khabib said, "You have to work hard and you shouldn't worry about your result because it's in Allah's hand." Khabib always tried to push his young MMA fan base around the world, and he always tries to motivate them with his personal opinions. This evening, they sat down with Khabib. Was a great atmosphere and it was a great event with Khabib Nurmagomedov in Dubai. It was conducted by a Weekon, and the amount of support among the fans were inside this Dubai exhibition mall was insane. The house was full and all were watching Khabib Nurmagomedov interview. So we will listen to what Khabib Nurmagomedov has to say in this amazing event in Dubai, and we will see some conversation of Khabib Nurmagomedov with fans and reporter.
Okay, I mean, a lot of people today, they speak about rituals, morning habits, these systems that help us succeed. Do you have any of those? Is there anything specific that you believe if you do this regularly, or something you do in the morning and even in a habit specific that you believe will, lead to your success?
Yes, first of all, I pray every day 5 times. This is first of all. First of all, I pray. Second, I always check my phone, like who's for my family send me some message. Why they send message? Because they need something. Okay, I check. First of all, family. After I check friends. After I check business things. There is not everything together. There is not like you cannot treat. I cannot treat you and my mother same like and same way. Because you're never gonna be in this thing, every day I do this because my WhatsApp sometimes is like if I don't check it go crazy. I check and I don't like when in my WhatsApp I have numbers. I check everything. And this is second. Third, I try train. Even I finish. Every day I train 1.5 hours every day. What else? I drink water. And I like to eat.
You like to read? Any good reads you have for us? What was the last read that inspired you?
What else?
Any book you would recommend? Something that you enjoy?
I like chicken. I like chicken.
Book. You said you like to read and to eat.
No, eat. I said eat.
Eat. I have read. Speakers say no more. You like to eat? Okay.
Just be careful.
Alright. So he likes chicken. Please note that down for the restaurant tomorrow. Okay. So Khabib, you have always been very respectful to your opponents. Like we've seen this in the fights, even when they push you to your limits, sometimes, we saw this. Was there a time where you really felt like breaking all the boundaries and just going all out, or completely, like losing control?
Nobody ever pushed me to my limits.
No.
Just remember this.
Even
I swear, I don't even show everything what I have inside that. This is not like I'm talking about myself, but never. Like, like we have performance of the night sometime in UFC, like they have performance of the night. When you fight with other guy, and if this is very close fight, and this fight become like fight of the night. I never have fight of the night because it never was close fight, It was always like domination, and I always when fight finish, and like next day, okay, like yesterday night I was fighting, today morning, maybe I'm gonna go train, like I was always fresh. Alhamdulillah, like always I was fresh, never injured, never cut, never like marked like something, and when you say something about limited, be careful.
But what? Something what?
Something about limit.
Limit?
They try to push you on limit.
Yes.
It was like, of course they talk, but who cares? Who cares? Because finally they're gonna close the cage and we have to fight. Everybody can say whatever they want. But what they gonna do when the cage gonna close? It was like the biggest motivation for me. Okay, today you talk, tomorrow you talk. But after a couple months, cage gonna close. Be ready.
Speaking about the cage, we saw this arena from the room upstairs. And Khabib, he's like, this is where we're going. Because we're the live on stream. Like, yeah, it looks like a UFC arena.
Yeah, but without cage, I think you do this without cage. That was your idea.
Even if my legs are working, I'll not put a cage.
I think we have to check what happened with your leg. Maybe it's fake injury. Who knows?
No, not me. I'm the last person to fight you. I'm sure someone in here is good enough. That's a conversation for another time. But Khabib, when you say no one's pushing to limits, does that mean you've never shown your full capacity on stage, even though you're a world champion?
Of course, I show what I can do, but it was not limit, Sometimes you have to push somebody to limit, or bring him to the deep ocean to know what they can do. How deep you can go to the ocean, or how deep you can go into the fight. It's like there is always like sometimes like we see some fighters fight with other fighter, and he can perform with him like amazing, and people think, wow, this guy is a great champion. No, this is because his opponent let him do this. Because it was not a deep ocean. Like it was very like.
It was in the shallow water.
No, it was good example when, for example, like one year ago in October, when Islam was fighting with Charles Oliveira, people was talking about Charles Oliveira, and like because everybody see from different angles, like from my angle it was not even close fight. Not even close. This is from my angle. This is not disrespect for Islam opponent. Like I'm saying, this is not even close fight. Even Charles with this guy. But when you see these two guys, it's gonna be domination from Islam. When I see this, people think I'm trash talk. No, this is true. Maybe you don't like. Maybe some of his friends don't like. But there is true or not true. Like not middle. Or you're pregnant or you're not pregnant. That is, you understand what I mean? And it was like one way fight. We finish it like, okay, now people understand.
Yeah, it was very decisive. There's nothing to doubt. So does that mean that if someone comes and you see that, this one is different, would you step back in the ring ever?
Which one?
You. Like if someone comes and you say, you know what, they're on a different level, you know, that would be a good challenge. Would that bring you back?
Now look, there is always gonna be great champions, with me or without me. Doesn't matter. There is always gonna be great athletes, great champions. Like this is, but I don't think it's something gonna change my decision.
No plans to come back whatsoever.
Okay. But I'm almost 35 years old. Come on, you want somebody to smash my face? I am not champion. I was champion. Back in the days, I was champion. But right now,
At the end, Khabib Nurmagomedov was really impressed with everyone and he was really happy. There are also some rumors that Khabib Nurmagomedov is taking his coaching career back. I mean, he's coming back for the coaching once again. So it's a good sign for the upcoming fighters from Dagestan, especially from Khabib's team. I hope you really enjoyed this interview and this conversation. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and be sure to turn on the notification on this channel, MMA Squad, so you can never miss any updates regarding every UFC fighter, latest UFC news, latest MMA news, and latest boxing news. Subscribe right now so you can have some really good videos in the future. That's it from this interview of Khabib Nurmagomedov. Some amazing and some interesting conversations with Khabib. So I will catch you guys in another interesting and amazing video. Thanks for watching.